Have you ever noticed that we always have something to worry about? If it's not job, then it's our relationship. If it's not relationship, then it's our appearances. And if it's not appearances, then it's about, oh, that person said something to me, and it's never ending triage of things that we are always worrying and worrying. And if it's not anything, then we worry about something that happened in past. And if it's not something that happened in past, then we are thinking about something that is going to happen in future. And if it's not anything else, and then we just sit in the anxiety of all the things that we should not be sitting in anxiety about. Hi, I'm Ashlesha and welcome again here. And today we are talking about how our minds are always preoccupied with all the things we should not be worrying about. So while we are on here, I wanted to speak about how you always have things to worry, because life is never worry free. There is certain amount of space we have in our brain, and we are always thinking about something, and we almost always give no space for good things or happy things or calm or free mind, or we do not even care about, oh, that might not mean anything, but we almost always end up stressing about things. The moment we are happy, the moment we think, oh, everything is going great, I'm happy, you start thinking about how everything is going just downhill. I mean, think about it. I'm a student and I'm always worrying about, oh my god, I have this exam coming up, that exam coming up, and next year this, and the next year after that. A friend of mine have job and she's always worried about how much work she has. She almost is working till 12 at night and the job is not even overpaying. She's worried, stressed, anxiety had. There are some friends of mine who are handling families and they are always about future and money, and the lawyers I know are always on to the next case. If you have job, in general you're worrying about how will you keep on making more money. If you don't have job, you're worrying about having a job. As you said, as a humans, it's never enough. If you're in a relationship, you want to be single. If you're single, you want to be a relationship. Someone with child wants, like, oh, it would have been great to not have children, and someone with who don't have children is like dying to have children. So the worries, every single stage in our life, what we worry about is never almost changes. We are always constantly worrying about something. Think about it. In India, at least, we consider the 10th exam as a major exam in our life. So almost all of us have like ever told that, oh, just pass the 10th and it will all be over. Then it is just pass the 12th and then it will all be over. And then somehow it becomes, oh, just crack NEET, then it will all be over. Then get job, it will all be over. Then get married, it will all be over. And almost always it's never over. Every stage of our lives demands a different type of worry we have. Every stage of life has its own overthinking topics. Every stage of life has worries and difficulties and problems. So it is never the problem free stage we have. It's like being an adult is constantly worrying about things that are about to happen or happening. It's never free time of the mind. But as the great series characters, personally my favorite character, Dr. House, said, it's not the goal of our life to eliminate misery, it's to keep the misery at minimal. So I believe thinking about more important things is the way to do that. I mean, if you can't always eliminate overthinking, you always have things to stress about, but you need to choose about what things you stress about. You can't always be stressing about everything. You have to pick and choose and decide and eliminate all the stupid things to worry about. You cannot worry about stupid things. You have to give importance. You have to prioritize things that you want to keep worrying about. You cannot keep your top priority. This guy said something to me, so I am going to worry about that for the rest of my day, ruin everything, not get productive. You cannot be worried about, oh, these many people are not talking to me, so I probably should think about making more friends. Or, oh, I'm feeling so lonely, when you have better things to worry about, for example your exam, or for example how to get job, or money, making more money. Even in case of relationships, you have to know which relationships actually matter, which relationships you actually want to put efforts in, which relationships you actually want to invest in, because those are the investments which are going to give you the exact results and returns. If you keep on worrying about everything, then your brain will be a mess. And let me tell you, your brain has very limited capacity to worry. So if you worry about stupid things, all the important things, all the things which should matter in long term, all the things which matter in practical life, take the back seat, and then you completely lose your focus on them and your energy will be spent on the wrong things. That is why I always believe this one thing: have better things to worry about. Like if I'm worrying about, oh, I'm not eating my favorite breakfast and I want to eat this, but that's not, I'm like, you're going to get breakfast the next day, so it's not important enough. You can, if you're not having something you want today, you'll have it tomorrow. If you're worrying about, oh my god, I lost one document and I had to do it on time, but then instead of just worrying about it and overthinking about it, I'm like, calm down, there will be a way, it was an honest mistake. If you're worrying about, oh my god, how am I gonna get job, and in 5 years there is so much inflation, in 10 years how am I gonna get my house, and oh my god, I don't have a romantic partner, I need to find a romantic partner and then have kids and this and that, then I'm like, wait a minute, is it mattering today? Does it matter today? What are you doing? Like, you don't have job right now, you don't have money right now, you don't have anything you want right now. If you want to work towards that goal, what can you do today? Are you making good decisions today? Are you making the decision which will make you better in your job today, so that it can ensure that tomorrow you will still have job and you'll get the promotion you want and you'll get the client you want, so you can pitch the idea you are so hardly working on? If I'm like, oh, I'm so lonely and I do not have people today, do I think within myself that, oh, I have people, I just need to look around me? Do I need people? Do I need better set of people? Do I need to make better friends? Do I have to categorize? Do I have to decide to whom I give my time to? All of these things matter, because not all problems are of same weight. Some problems are as unimportant as they can be ended in a minute by just not thinking about them. Sometimes the problem can only be solved with more money, so you have to find a way to make more money. Sometimes the problem can be solved with a conversation, so you need to have that conversation as long as you're not overthinking and stressing about that topic. Sometimes a relationship can be solved with just keeping your ego aside, so you need to keep your ego aside and do what you need to do. Stressing will not only keep your brain occupied, but it will also, in the long term and for a long time, do what it should not be doing, which is killing your brain and its power and its energy. It is literally just, if you're overthinking all the time, constantly about everything, it is literally like frying your brain up. And that brain is overworked and burnt out and not good. It's not healthy in the long term. If you want to be happy and in the fresh mood and want to think about things with new perspective and not get jealous and have that high energy all the time, you need to choose what you worry about. If you're choosing to worry about everything, then the misery is definitely on your way somewhere sooner rather than later. So, after thinking for so many days and after me worrying about stupid things, overthinking about things I should not be overthinking, I came to decide that whenever, the moment I catch myself that, oh, I'm worrying, I quickly think, is there something I can better worry about? If I'm worrying about, oh my god, this happened this morning and I'm so stressed, I should not have did that, I'm again in a minute thinking like, can I think about something better? Can I worry about something? Do I have important things going on for me in my life which I should be worried about instead that one little tiny thing which is just taking the whole space in my brain? And then I focus on other things. I focus on learning, I focus on reading, I focus on stuff I like to do. If I don't have anything, I invest my time in my hobbies. I do painting, or I make something, or I cook something, or I clean something, or I build something, or I'm investing my time in something which is more important than whatever it is that is stressing me out. So the goal, I believe, is to not eliminate all the worries. It is to decide what things you want to worry about. It is to set priorities to worry about. You can worry about your next workout. Can worry about how can I better myself today that will help me in long term. You can worry about how can I get today things done which will force me and which will force me to continue them in future. You can worry about whatever it is that will help you in your long term rather than always being anxious about other people, other things, other situations which do not have the power. Do not give power to things to destroy your mental peace, your mental space, your happiness, your calmness. Don't give that power to people, don't give it to situations, don't give it to places, don't give it to anything or anyone at all. Because what will happen is, if you constantly give that power to everything other than yourself, then you will lose it. You will lose your own control. You need to decide what you can be happy about. You need to decide what you can be angry about. You need to choose that, oh, that situation do not deserve me being angry. That person don't deserve my happiness. That person don't deserve my laughter. That person don't deserve my attention, so I'm not going to give it to that person. Life will always give you problems, but you have to choose which you want to carry with yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know what I should be discussing next.